Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more of the Creativerse on our beautiful Creativerse world. And I just ate a bunch of fuzzy peaches, so my mouth feels all weird, and I just thought I'd share that with you. Anywho, last time we started this Star Wars project in our Star Wars area in the Star Wars community build. Wonder if anyone's ever said Star Wars more in a sentence. Oh, the jetpack's equipped. Okay, I was wondering what the hey diddy was happening. Yes. So we're in the Star Wars area. We're a little bit away from the very entryway, but we're over here building this thing. So, yeah, we got a bunch of work to do today. I want to get basically the vision in place, I suppose would be a good way to say it. So yeah, I have a very specific build that I'm modeling this after that I sort of found out isn't really part of the Star Wars universe. I guess it's something from the Star Wars books, which I never read, and I'm not sure why this is in my head. Maybe I saw the cover at some point. I don't know. I got confused with something that was in the video game, which isn't the same thing at all that I'm building. I don't know. I'll share a photo at some point. But yeah, apparently it's from the books. So if you're a Star Wars book reader, you'll probably be the only person that recognizes it. But it's a really cool jungle temples type thing. And my phone alarm went off. What's up? Anyway, that completely threw me for a loop. I don't know what that alarm was for. Am I cooking something? I'm going to go check that in a minute. Boy, what was that alarm for? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I want to finish this courtyard first and foremost. So it's a big courtyard, and then there's this big temple that sort of wraps around it. And when we first voted on the Star Wars theme, this is the first thing that came to my head. I thought it would be a really fun build. So I'm pretty excited to start sort of getting more of it down. But yeah, so this is the courtyard. It's going to come over to here. Here's sort of the wall border. And yeah, today we're not just going to focus on this. I think it's really important when you're doing large projects to have sort of other things to do, because you can just get lost in the block placing and then you lose momentum and you're just not as excited to log on. I'm not going to let that happen here. Also, I'm just really into... oh. That was a really drastic lighting change. I'm also really excited. It happened like right at noon too. That's interesting. I'm also really excited to work on my base with the villagers. They're really fun to play with. So we're going to be doing a little bit of everything this episode. But first and foremost, I'm going to get this this platform finished, and a little bit of the walls, I think, planned out. So courtyard's been made. Courtyard's been made, so now we just need to get the walls on the side, at least the shape of the walls. And yeah, this side I decided to try out not having any dirt, and I think it looks significantly better. So yeah, we're gonna build up the walls now, and yeah, sort of see this take shape. So the walls are sort of on. Yeah, it's coming together a little bit. So you can see the walls sort of like tear out. They sort of do it in the photo I have. But I also just thought it might add a little bit of depth. So that's sort of important here. Yeah, that's really important here, I think. So that's why I sort of have them tiered out. I don't want to build too much because I do want to get sort of blocks in place before I build too much, just in case I have to change anything. So next up, I actually want to start laying out that back wall as well, and sort of how that'll be structured. But you can see I've got the courtyard all finished. I changed it up a little bit. I've expanded out. I started connecting the grass. That'll take a lot more work, I think. It just doesn't look very good. We're also going to like add some grass and stuff to this, like the actual, oh, I don't have any on me. The actual plants and stuff to make it look a little bit better. You guys will see it eventually. But yeah, slow progress. Everything takes just way longer when you have really big builds. But yeah, next up, I want to get a little bit of a back wall in place and sort of visualize that. So, a little bit of building later. We've got more of an outline, I think. Got some pillars temporarily in place. This isn't necessarily what it's going to look like. I more wanted to get sort of a visual of the entire thing. And yeah, I think this is really good. This is like a good sized courtyard. I don't have to expand it anymore, I don't think. And yeah, I think it actually looks really good. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, I think I can get started with some basic decorating. Yeah, why not, right? So with that being said, I don't know how to do these big project episodes. I always just say, yeah, so here's a progress update. I wanted to use these for like these interior ones. Thought these might look a little bit better. Just to have some variation. You know, anytime you're using something like stone blocks, I think it's really good to get a little bit of variation in the designs. Yeah, I think those will look really good, like down the side archway thing. Yeah. Just having the block be rounded, I think, actually looks really good. And maybe we'll get rid of the middle. This is the only stretch of 4 in this section, so if we get rid of the middle, maybe that'll look like really good. I'm not a very good builder. I think I've told you guys this before. I'm not a very good builder, so most of how I build is just trial and error. But I think it's like good, you know? I think if you're too confident with what you build, then it's probably not very good. No, what? That doesn't make sense. If you're too well, no, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think it's good the way I build. You know, trial and error. Sometimes I'll put something down and it's the first thing I think of and it's just sort of meh. And if I hadn't tried anything else, but then there's some really good builders who just place blocks and they look awesome. I'm losing my mind here. Yeah, I'm just going to keep building. And a few moments later, it was actually almost an hour for me. I've been playing with a lot of different things. Yeah, it's interesting. I still hate this fence. I just look at how good looking the fence's little thing is. If it was a cobblestone fence, it would be so nice. And you place it down and it's this weird stone texture, and it drives me crazy. Look at how nice it looks in your hotbar. It's a beautiful cobblestone fence, and then you place it down and it's not that at all. It's like flat. I don't know, man. I still don't get it, you know? But I think it actually kind of works here. I'm trying to have a little bit more depth because, you know, these walls are kind of large and flat. So I'm trying to add things that are a little bit deep. So I've got the stairs running across the top. I was trying to get a little bit of a roof texture in. And yeah, this side I've done a little bit more. So you can see the roof will sort of extend over. This is going to be sort of, what do you call it? Like a walkway? Sort of an open air walkway. So it's not as much part of the building as like the inside of a building. That was a sentence. Yeah, so this side I have a little bit more done. I've been playing with some different things. One of them is using the slab to sort of create a little bit more of a slope instead of just, you know, so like you can build like this and then you have this block. What I'm trying to do is something a little bit more casual of a slope. So that's what I was trying here, but because they don't line up, you kind of have to layer them. So yeah, it's an interesting thing. Why do these two look different? Because that's a slab there. But yeah, you can see we've got the pillars. We're using sort of a different stone texture underneath to give a little bit more detail. Here, I use these stairs to frame the pillar, which I think I'm going to do in these two sections here, these 4 sections. I think that looks really good using like the corner. So yeah, just little details kind of make the whole thing go. But yeah, I think I think I kind of want to finish off one of these sides before I go work on something else. You know, that feels like a good amount to do today, but I'm really happy with the progress so far. I can really feel sort of the vision coming together, which is cool. Okay, I do have a bunch more slabs. That's good. That's good. I made so many slabs, and I'm already... like, I know it's crazy to say I'm already at 900, but I think I had 2,000 or 3,000, so... yeah. I know this probably won't show up as well on YouTube as I hope it would, but I wanted to show it to you guys in the nighttime. I finished the 2 walkways and the roof, as well as the floor, which, you know, it's kind of funny, because building above ground, like where the actual ground level is kind of handy, because you don't have to dig out all the blocks, but then it kind of sucks because you're awkwardly up in the air trying to place them. But I think these look really good, and yeah, I've never built a hallway that kind of widens out as you walk it. So it's 3 wide here and then 5 wide at the end. So it's kind of interesting. I think they look good. I'll sleep real quick here. Meet more beep boop. There we go. So yeah, here it is in the daytime. So I think they look really good. They're very plain, but that's sort of the point of them. Also, I added just a little bit of grass to this, and it already looks way, way better. And there's going to be more stuff in the courtyard as well. But I'm really happy with the start. So we've got these kind of cool hallways, and yeah, the floor is done. They're very gray. This whole build will be pretty gray, but we're going to be doing some more detailing in here as well. But yeah, I think they're really good, actually. So we've got kind of a cool area already. Yeah. So that's all I'm going to do on this for today. This has already taken quite a bit of time, and yeah, I don't want to burn out too quickly on this project, to be honest. So let's head over to the base, because I want to do a little bit of tinkering over there. I wanted to completely finish this project. We're at the bottom of our treasure spawner. I've placed around, I was counting, I think it was somewhere around 800 different lights around the outside in a few different directions here. And the rates of this are actually increasing quite dramatically, so it's really cool. You can see we're getting a lot of thing spawns too, which are kind of their own version of treasure chests. Killing these things is really easy with the power punch now, and as long as you kind of just stay away from them, wait to recharge. They take 2 shots, and they drop a tremendous amount of items. So yeah, this thing's really, really great. There's another one right there if I wanted to start a fight. A third one. I mean, it's pretty awesome, but I'm going to place a few more lights, and then this project will be officially done. So yeah, pretty exciting. Our treasure spawner is basically complete. Yeah, it's been quite a lot of work, a lot of it off camera, but yeah, I'm going to do these 90 lights I have and then call it. Well, just call it, you know. It's very dark, you can see. So, very exciting to finally complete this big project. It really is amazing how quickly you go through lamps when you're just spamming them everywhere. I mean, I'm at 300 in just this run now. I just had to make a bunch more. Man, this place is a pain to light up. But, you know what? It's probably worthwhile. I've decided this is sort of my border. So we're a little bit of a ways out. I don't even know. I don't know how many chunks I'm supposed to go out. I'm just, you know, it's just habit at this point. I'm just going to go until this potion wears out. You just, such a weird underground area. You know, I would say I hate it, but I think you're supposed to, so, you know, they did a great job designing it, because it is such a pain to be down here. And, you know what? It should be, because, you know, this is the level, you know? This is the level. So, yippers. A little bit shorter of an episode today. I've just been getting a lot of work done around my base. I'm not going to add a new villager today because that's sort of its own thing. But I think in the next episode, we might. Next week, probably. I think we'll spend one episode work on the Star Wars thing and one episode Adding a new villager, because there's a certain villager I'm really curious to play with. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of anything in this video, I suppose. But are you in the Star Wars area? Are you hoping to join? I'm curious to know how many people are going to be building over there, or are building over there. I haven't really checked. I don't want to spoil anything for myself. But yeah, let me know, because I'm really curious, and I'm really excited about my own build over there, and to see what everyone else builds, and I'm just excited, you know? Just excited. Anyway, yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, all that jazz. Whoop. And before I say subscribe, I finished the treasure spawner. It's officially done. I'm so excited about that. That's been something I've been working on between episodes and off camera for so long. Yeah, that feels amazing to know that that's finished. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day, all that jazz. I'm way off what I normally say. Ciao, 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 ciao.